Which brings me to my announcement. I'm leaving Twitter.
Oh, that's so good for you. That's
good for Twitter.
We're so happy for you.
Oh, no, you have no. I am.
Your mental health would be so much better.
Yeah,
because of this.
Yeah.
Are you being that guy?
No. I'll tell you.
Are you announcing your departure from social media? It's not a fucking airport, Dean.
Were you gonna write a post and do a video about
no
all the damage that it's done to you? And
no, not at all. I loved it. Actually, I enjoyed it, dude. I give it way better than I get all the time. I dig.
I actually love this.
Ryan and I were talking about this the other day.
Why are you on Twitter?
This month I'll be leaving Twitter. The reason why I'm leaving Twitter is because we are evolving into something else very soon, and I am taking all of our socials and shoving it at that. So I will not have a personal Twitter account. Now, I thought long and hard about this, and here's why. Because for some people, it's currency, blue check marks, which we'll lose. Tens of thousands of followers, 100,000 some odd followers, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. None of this shit means anything. Twitter doesn't mean anything. It's a window on my phone. It's a fucking alternative reality no one gives a shit about. It's entertainment at best. At worst, it's a divisive piece of shit that just sits on your phone that begs for your attention. And I stopped giving a shit about Twitter months ago, maybe more than that. It was kind of during the convoy where I'm like, what is this thing that captures our brains? Not my brain, other people's brains. And it dawned on me, this is fake. This isn't real. All these people around here jumping around, trying to be the first to a story, trying to be cool, our socials will still exist under a different banner. Can't tell you which it is. Can't tell you what it is. Doesn't even matter. It'll just happen one day. It'll be like, oh, okay. But I'm not going to partake in this shit anymore because I don't care. This weekend, I was forcing myself to schedule. All I did was schedule tweets. That's all I did. Scheduled this, scheduled that. Then I take off. And I don't even really take part in it anymore. It's all auto-generated. I don't pay attention to it. If I feel like getting into it with an idiot or someone who said something untoward to somebody, I'll get in there. And it's usually my day is spent defending other people. And I could give two fucks anymore. This is not real. You know what's real? Going to a Leaf game, which I did. Going to a Raptor game, which you didn't do on the weekend, which you should have because it was in Edmonton, which I want to get to.
Didn't know they were here.
Which is unbelievable. We'll get to that in just a second. But I have zero desire. I never had a desire to be on Twitter. And I watch how much it means to certain people. Being somebody in an arena that isn't real, that is totally made up, that is duplicity times 10 because you're just presenting this thing. No one can see your misery. No one can see your anger. No one can see you. And people just use it to curate influence. And I've watched all these bots over the past 3, 4, 5 months. And I've done a very serious assessment on whether or not I give a fuck. And it turns out I don't. If I'm going to say something, I'm going to say it here. I'm going to say it in a blog. I might pop on the company accounts and you'll notice when it changes to say something. I don't want to fucking talk to people I don't know. I don't want to talk, and I'll definitely support people we do. And we're going to take different people in. We're going to continue to do content. As a matter of fact, we'll do 20 times the content we've done over the past year because of what we've created and what we're going to create and what we're going to launch. But it means that I get to fucking get out of the arena and I get to watch everybody else fight and get angry over the things that we say and do. That's fucking money to me. And I don't have any headspace for this. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. Never did. There was a time where I took it seriously a couple of years ago. I'm like, I got to fight back. I got to do this. No, fuck. I don't care. The reason why I get into engagements and arguments and discussions with people now for one reason only. I dig it. I really enjoy making terrible people eat shit. So now I'm going to do it from a different perch. And I'm going to take myself out of the day-to-day because none of that shit's real. None of it's real. And when I watch people give it away like it is and take it so seriously and have conversations about, you can't, Locke, you open my eyes to this where you're like, what are the fucking the millennial Twitter rules? Fuck you. I can do whatever I want. And then I started thinking about those rules, those unwritten rules that people had. And then I started thinking about being sitting in front of this thing on a day-to-day basis, making sure that you keep up with it. We have a plan, which means all that shit's going to go out. And I don't have to partake with the rest of the Lugans. And you know what? That's good for me. That should be good for everybody. I would highly encourage people to do the exact same thing.